Alright guys, welcome to part 2 of the Kawasaki 80 big bore, I guess you could call it like a fix-up. So, little update, I got this shift lever off of it. I took a Dremel tool right here, turned it on, obviously, and cut it off. So what we're left with is this right there. It will focus in there. So I just have a little bit more prepping to do to make that more circular so I can get the other lever I have that I found in my box of parts, which is this one right here. It's another dirt bike one from the RM80 or the RM125 I had. So that will go right in there. Hopefully that will be long enough, but it just needs to be shaped so that can fit in the grooves. So we're gonna do that, and it has a bolt so we can tighten it up. Hopefully it works, and then we can take this thing for a rip. As you saw in the last video, this thing runs pretty well. I wish I had a compression tester to show you guys, but this compression is like really, really good. It's extremely hard to kick over for an 80cc. I've owned a bunch of 80cc's and I kind of know, but the compression tester, I'm probably gonna have to buy one here and take it with me when I go and buy bikes from now on, just so I know. But other than that, I think we're good to go with the bike and everything else. So everything else seems like it's good. We just have to fix that shift lever, and I'm hoping it shifts through all the gears properly, because that would suck if it didn't, but I hope it does. So stay tuned, let me get that prepped up and put on, then we'll take this bike for a rip. Alright, so obviously this Yamaha one from 1982 did not fit for the dirt bike. Look at the different shape of it. This one goes more in, as you can see. So this one will go over the bar. So I ran into the problem of this one fits perfectly, but it goes like that, so it hits the bar when you try to shift down, and it hits the case when you try to shift up. So this one, the original one, will go on, and it goes past this bar, so you can shift down further and up further. It goes past that. See how it goes past the case? So I'm just going to order a new one off of Amazon here. Same one as this, probably. And then just put it on, because it looks like the splines on the shift thing are still intact pretty much. I can still feel them pretty good. And I think if you get a good bolt on there and really tighten it down, I think it'll work. And somebody tried to weld, this is aluminum, somebody tried to weld the metal onto the aluminum, which obviously does not work. So, yeah, that's probably why it didn't weld on there and didn't stay on. But other than that, I think we're gonna just buy a new one. That's probably the easiest way. I was thinking about welding this chunk onto this chunk, but then I'm wrecking this OEM shifter from Yamaha, and I don't really want to do that because this thing costs like 30 bucks. So we are going to just order a new one right now, and then we're gonna have to wait for that. But I'm thinking I can still shift it into first and just take it for a rip down the road here, and we'll be good to go then. So I'm going to start her up, or put it into first or second, probably second, start it up and take it down the road. So stay tuned, should be super, super exciting. Alright guys, so I looked up on Amazon these Tusk Shifters. These things go for like 28 bucks. I was like, oh man. So that's a $28 part right here, which I had no idea. I thought it was like 5 bucks. So that's awesome. Another 30 bucks thrown at the bike. But anyway, I got the bike in second gear, as you can see. It's either in first or second, I don't know. But we're gonna test it out with the GoPro here in a little bit. And I haven't ridden it yet, so I'm just gonna put the GoPro on and hop on and kickstart it and see if we can go down the road in second gear. Obviously, it's not gonna go very fast, but it will have a ton of torque. So stay tuned. We're gonna switch the GoPro and see what this bike can do in second gear. Stay tuned. Switching the GoPro right now. All right, so let's turn this gas on. Looks like it's on right now, I believe. Is it on? Maybe not. There we go, that's on right there. Alright, let's see what this thing can do in second gear. Hopefully the clutch works. Haven't tested that out really. Huh. No, not really. Oh, there we go. Kind of works. Just kind of break it apart. Alright. Second gear rip. We're gonna do the road first and take it in the grass. If we can actually get going. We'll see if it starts up first. Looks like we're leaking gas right away. So always a good sign. Do the old taparoo. Well, goes in second gear. Brakes work. Kinda. This wants to go, baby. Go! Take her around the yard. Suspension's really good. Doesn't want to get cleared out. Oh, that's why. Choke is on. There we go, baby. Maybe not. There we go. I think it might have the wrong spark plug in it. Yeehaw! I'm pitting it right now. It's pretty crispy. Clutch works pretty well. Well, that's the ride on this beast. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little ride. Hopefully it didn't get too muddy. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Next time you watch this video, we're gonna have the shift lever on so we can shift through all the gears. We're gonna have gas in the gas tank, more of it, and then we're gonna do something with the carb or the spark plug, because obviously it's not running right, or that thing is plugged up, which it could be. So we'll just turn off the bike here, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, I've got a little bit of work to do left on it, and we'll be good to go. It's super crisp sounding. It just needs to clear out, it sounds like. Sounds like it's flooding. That could be due to a couple things, like I said, the spark plug, or the pipe being clogged, or it's just running the wrong the wrong jets in it, which is another possibility, which is a very likely possibility. I know a lot of people in the comments said that the jets are wrong if it's a big bore. So I'm thinking either the reeds are bad, the spark plug is bad, or the wrong size, or the wrong kind for the bike, or the pipe is plugged up, which technically we could test it by taking out these screws and pulling out that thing, which I might do in the next video. But new plug, clear out the pipe, put more gas in it, get the foot lever. I think we should be good to go. Maybe put some different jets in it just so it can really cruise. But otherwise the bike sounds great. Runs pretty good considering it was $400. And the suspension is super nice actually. And yeah, so it's a KX80 converted to a 110 big bore, 110cc, and yeah, I think this bike's gonna rip. So stay tuned for future videos. If you want to see behind the scenes, go check out 2_vintage_, and I post behind the scenes on that. I actually just went to a bike auction too, and I think I posted a video on that. So post a ton of behind the scenes. That's where you get all the behind the scene footage. Again, that's 2_vintage_, and I'm actually selling the Quadzilla today too for $2,500. Hope the big guy comes. I think he's coming from like 2 hours away. So no longer will we have the Quadzilla in the presence of the 2Vintage channel, which is kind of a sad day. Bought this guy for $2,300. I think that was back in January, and yeah, it's been a fun machine to own, but time to move on. Also selling the ATC 250R, so that will be on the marketplace, and we're gonna get digging into the dirt bikes, get those tuned up for summer, and we should be good to go. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, we are out.